You never know what you're going to get in these pre-season matches, or any match for that matter, but these players do look ready to smash into each other for the first time in months. You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. The big men fly. Liberatore leading from the front. And inside 50. Goes begging. What's he got on offer? That's a useful ball. Ross read it well and claims the mark. What a hand pass. Houghton. This is promising. Too slow. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
It's a hot footy today.
Not sure what the idea was there. Gives it everything. Good disciplined defence. Terrific forward pressure. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Nankervis wins the hit out. Ross, Sims. You asked for it, you got it. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Nankervis showing his skills. Ross, it's there!
Generally, you want your opposition to have to work a bit harder than that for their goals.
One goal straight plays no score. Nankervis with a deft tap. Ross. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. The two big men do battle. Smiley. He's run into trouble. Nankervis squeezes the kick. Campbell gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
Kicking at his first.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
They've hit the ground running, and they're looking in fine form. Nankervis gets his hand to it. Ross. Layla. It's a tough game. He's so good in close. Rioli. He's drawn a crowd. And we will do it all again. Nankervis with the tap. Ross. This is great pressure footy. We've got another stoppage.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Good ruck work and good roving too. Almost threw it out. Armstrong. Ross. Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
It's too early to panic, but they might think about making a couple of changes before a bad start becomes worse.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Liberatore. Miller takes an excellent grab. What's he got on offer? Into the middle with the kick. That's a great hit up. Crosses the paint. Saad gets back and should be able to see off the danger. He's been busy so far. Turned over on centre wing. Another forward 50 entry. Green gets to the front spot. What a first term they're having. Liberatore, no easy exit. That's not a mark. Miller reads the ball so well. Is anyone home? Sims couldn't haul that one in. Coleman runs onto it. Attracted a crowd. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Nankervis with a deft tap. It's a desperate tackle. Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
Oh, that's a bad miss. He'll be looking for a hole to jump into.
Taru, tasked with the kick in. That's skillful. Ross, within range, can make them pay.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Two already today. Can he make it three? You bet he can.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
It's all pointing one way so far. Nankervis, the winner there. That's a bruising tackle. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Nankervis wins the tap. In the back is the call. A good kick here and they'll be in business. They've given it up. Normally delivers. Taranto read it well. You can see their confidence growing. Campbell has a way of drawing the footy.
Going at his second.
It's on the way. Good looking kick. He's doffed it.
He's looking ominous already. There might just be a bag on offer today.
We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. He's stopped in his tracks. That's commitment to the cause. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Sherry wins the tap. Smith.
Sometimes there can be such a thing as getting too far in front too soon, but I don't think that's the case today. They might as well be in different leagues, these teams.
Layla, he ran into a brick wall. They found the magic formula. Fawcett has a vice-like grip.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
Surely they can't keep this pace up. Sherry wins the hit out. Reed, Liberatore, throws it on the boot. Quality delivery by foot. What's he got on offer? Bangs it long. Short! Takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Penetrating ball. Taranto, great body work. Good kick. Campbell, incisive handball. Taranto, they're all over them early. Houghton is hard to beat one-on-one. Can they find a late goal? Rioli fumbled it like a cake of soap. Fawcett, Dacos, ever reliable, panicked under pressure. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions and short passing in the back line.
For a lead in excess of 40 points.
Sims, you know what's coming. He punches it through and they are flying.
It's all going one way at the moment. What's the coach got to try to stop the rot?
It's quarter time. That was something to behold. This contest might already be decided. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
It doesn't happen too often that a game has been decided by quarter time, but that might be the case here. One side has been magnificent and the other has had no answers at all. We might have to start flicking through the record books at some stage.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The big men fly. Reed, they've given it back. Layla, can they catch them out on the turnover? There goes the kick inside the 50. Miller wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Going for territory. Taranto, he's climbed all over him and taken an absolute ripper. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Campbell takes a beauty.
It's a big margin and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Looks good. He's steered it through. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. Nankervis continues to have his way. Layla. Armstrong marks it centre half forward. Towards the goal mouth. Sims is the man on the spot and he's marked.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Looking at the opposition's coach's box, I think some of the toys are about to start coming out of the cot.
This one might be settled now. Layla navigated the traffic. Nankervis, Taranto. What's he got on offer? Heads for home. That was never missing.
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps the neighbour's dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. Nankervis has been dominant in the ruck. Hopper, Ross, ineffective disposal. Liberatore runs onto it. They cannot keep him quiet. Nankervis wins it back. Great mark. Bombs it in. They're well set up behind the ball. Bombing it in won't work. He's been called to play on. Blasts away. Gibcus read that one like a book. Not good off the boot. Houghton, strong grab. They've got winners all over the park. Taru should be able to get them out of trouble. You have to be tough to play this game. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Nankervis, it's been a mighty performance. Ross, Sherry, under pressure. Liberatore, can he find a teammate? Lohman, he put himself in the line of fire. Smith. Short, kicks off the pass. Trying to catch them out. Takes the short option. Aaliyah accepted the invitation. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Warner with a chance to run. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Nankervis could do this with his eyes closed. Hopper, Ross. The defence has fallen down. Campbell, dangerous to leave on his own.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
Normal service has resumed. The two big men do battle. Liberatore, that sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Ross, Aaliyah, runs onto it. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Short with the intercept mark. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Sims, he's taken a beauty. They're moving the footy quickly. Nankervis gets to the front spot and can line them up.
That's 3 contested marks he's taken now.
He's got it done.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The buzzards are circling. They might as well not have a run. Hopper spills out in the tackle. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Rioli, this is a big opportunity. He's generally a good kick. They've opened them up here. Looking to peg one back. Unable to get it inside 50. Can he hit a target? Sims outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. They've got time to put the kettle on. He would have fancied his chances from there. He's set upon. Armstrong. In he goes. Boot, ball, goal!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. He's under close attention. The umpire will have it. Nankervis is giving him a bath. Ross, Armstrong, Marks. Will he go the bomb? They'll compete inside the 50. Green has come down with it, and he'll kick another one.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
Green has his first. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Nankervis. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Layla. Aliyah in the centre square, hacking it forward. Hopper takes an excellent grab. No sign of them dropping off. Armstrong read it well and claims the mark. That's a bit of a gift. Little one to half-back. Walker can keep it moving. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Houghton intercepts on centre wing. Half-time, and I think we're all stunned after that. One team is playing terrific football, and the other, well, they just haven't got going at all. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
They're all over them like a cheap suit. We can analyse just about anything, but take a look at the hit-outs. That is a staggering discrepancy. It's a feast for those midfielders, but what it also does is it means they don't have to be accountable because the ruck dominance is so entrenched that they can afford to be totally attack-oriented.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Claims the advantage and can shoot at goal. Green. He's got it.
He's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. Sherry, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Liberatore, Layla, Ross had some assistance. They've worked it well. They're bloodthirsty today. Campbell marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
He's been unbelievable. That's his 4th contested mark.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one. The scoreboard's about to fall over, it's so lopsided. Nankervis, he's worth his weight in gold. Layla thought his way through it. What's he got on offer? Rioli is calm in a crisis. Playing for pride now. Ross, again with a superior judgment. I've liked his game today. That's a strong mark. Searching kick. Fawcett commands the footy.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
He's already got 1. Now he's got 2.
Some of these defenders are getting caught out because they're unsure of when they should be staying on their opponent and when they should be peeling off. They're totally disorganised.
Ross, Hopper, he's stopped in his tracks. They've coughed it up when one tackle just won't do. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Nankervis has had his measure today. Stripped of the footy. Hopper, he's lost it. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Sims. Anyone's ball. Throw in deep in the pocket.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
It's not always as simple as win more ball and win the match, but it looks that way today.
Sherry with the tap. Reed, good kick. This might well cost them a goal.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
Good luck if you're playing this team next week. They are scary good.
I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. Ross, Haynes, rolling the sleeves up. Sends them inside 50 again. Campbell takes another contested grab.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal. The only competition they've got out there is each other. Same old, same old. Ross. Smith gathers. Sherry with a little bit of time. Reed. Through the centre square he goes. Smith. They really need this. And he delivers.
We all know how good a midfielder he is, but it must be tempting for his coach to let him spend more time forward.
That goal had about as much impact as dipping a sponge in a lake. Nankervis is teaching him a lesson. Ross, Hopper, Haynes just shoveled it out. Armstrong, he'll kick this. In he goes, and he has delivered.
This is one to keep in the memory bank, so that when you come up against this mob in the future when the wheel is turned, and it will, you can pay them back in full.
If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard. Alarm bells are ringing.
They're still hungry. Even with the game put to bed, that's a sign of a very good team.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through. Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today. Nankervis has rucked tirelessly. Ash. Bolter, desperate to win it back. He's besieged. They're tackling with venom today. Nankervis, just for something different. Ash, Taranto. They've been running hot, but not this time.
Not to worry, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity coming up very soon.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Reed works hard to present. It's 50. I think he was in his own little bubble there. Good looking kick. The runner will be out in a minute. What's he got on offer? They're leading them a merry dance. Sims gets to the front spot. He'll pump them into attack once more. Campbell, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
It's a big margin and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
This is more like a horror movie than a football match. Sherry with a deft tap. Bad error there. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Smith. Sherry. They need to hit the scoreboard here. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Normally delivers. Miller got to the right position and hung on. Looking to extend this margin. Houghton has a vice-like grip. They've got them on the overlap. Green has got in behind them and can run into an open goal.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
He pops through his third.
Have they proved their point yet?
Nankervis, this is getting monotonous. That's symptomatic of their day. He'll be annoyed by that. He's drawn a crowd. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Nankervis has been dominant in the ruck. Taranto, Hopper, unable to complete the mark. Moore accepted the invitation. Taru, he can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
A golden opportunity and he's blown it. You can see how annoyed he is with himself.
Taru brings it back in. Lohman has found some space. Honours the lead. Can he impose himself on the match? Reed, that's good work rate. Ignoring the corridor for now. Clark, dangerous to leave on his own. Doesn't often waste it. Pickett, he's taken a beauty. We've hit the last break and presumably a chance for all players in this snore fest to discuss their dinner plans. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
Well, this is why we have practice matches. At least now they've got a fair idea what doesn't work, but they'll need to improve in a hurry in order to make a winning start to the season proper. On current evidence, they might be among the also-rans this year.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Nankervis looking for territory. Liberatore. Taranto gets there first. Rioli under pressure. Hopper, what a hand pass. Got to get rid of it. Haynes, they're just about doing as they please. And there's another one. Sherry wins it out of the centre. Liberatore, Smith, Pickett, Marks. Will he go the bomb? They'll compete inside the 50. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Ash, a bit of a panicked handball. They've put themselves under pressure. He lost his radar there.
He hasn't had nearly enough of the ball to get away with that.
Goes long. Clark fumbles. Could be costly. Flostone hasn't seen a lot of it. That's an impressive mark. Delivers it inside 50. Campbell gets to the front spot and can line them up.
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
Nankervis could do this with his eyes closed. Managed to get a handball away. Armstrong. Haynes. Going for goal. Flirting with the post. Will wait on the goal umpire. Only one behind.
There's 5 points gone begging.
Taru to bring it in. Walker with a chance to run. He's generally a good kick. That's symptomatic of their malaise. What's he got on offer? Kicks inside the forward 50. They're putting on a clinic.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
Nankervis continues to have his way. Taranto throws it on the boot. Good disciplined defence. Saad, that's skillful. It's been that kind of day for them. He hasn't been himself today. Campbell uses the body well.
He's batting at 100% so far.
There aren't many who can say they've kicked 10 in a match. He's one of them.
Just when we thought the days of big bags of goals were gone, this has been attacking footy at its very best.
In other news, 23 missing persons reports have just been filed. Nankervis, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Taranto, Ash. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Nankervis, it's been a mighty performance. Ross, Rioli, Bolter gets back and should be able to see off the danger. We will do it all again.
Dominating the disposal count doesn't always translate on the scoreboard, but it is today.
Taranto, that's a bruising tackle.
One wonders which side will be happy to hear the final siren.
The pressure is intense. We'll have yet another stoppage. Smith, he's run into trouble.
Some of the transition footy has been fantastic. You wouldn't want to be a defender on a day like this.
Sherry, a rare win. Smith, Liberatore. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. He's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result.
I'm all for finding silver linings. The defenders have got the best seats in the house, and they didn't even have to pay for them.
They haven't got bored yet, and you'd have to say they're not going to. Nankervis, he is simply too good. Layla, Liberatore, in the right spot at the right time. Unable to get it inside 50. Searching kick. That's a strong mark. What's he got on offer? They're playing like champions. Fawcett has got off the chain. They're bloodthirsty today. Bolter should be able to get them out of trouble. The umpire says he had no prior. Nankervis wins the tap. Ross, it's a desperate tackle. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Nankervis, he's worth his weight in gold. Ross, that's a shocker.
If you get that much of the footy, you're bound to turn it over once in a while.
Playing for pride now. Nankervis heads them off at the pass. Clever kick. Sims is so strong one-on-one.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt. If I'd known it was going to be like this, I'd have called in sick. Nankervis, he's turned in one of the great ruck performances. Ross, Smiley, he's been quiet. Green has it within range.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Green, he can hurt them again, and he does.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
Have a look at that margin. Nankervis is giving him a bath. Taranto, Smiley, takes the hand pass. Armstrong, under pressure. The Sharon hits the deck. Miller wins it back. Smith leads his opponent. Ash, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. Trying to get it out of the danger zone. Step ladder time. Is anyone home? It's a poor inside 50. Normally delivers. Nankervis presents in space. Looking to extend this margin. Fawcett is hard to beat one-on-one. Just needs an accurate kick now. Smith heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. He's run through the protected zone, and that'll be 50. Taru, all on his own. They desperately need a goal. Flostone thwarts them again. What's he got on offer? And that finally is the end of that. It was the smashing to end all smashings. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
A whomping, a hammering, an annihilation, a spifflication. Choose your adjective, I don't care. This match was incredibly dull in its predictability from a neutral's point of view. But that kind of ruthlessness and brutality will serve the winners well when they confront greater challenges.
You get the feeling there'll be a lot said about this one. Thanks, Half. That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.